All right. I'm Andrews on Swings.
No.
He's Andrews on Swings.
We're both.
We're Andrews on Swings.
Yeah.
And welcome back to another very special episode.
The winter episode. We're in
the winter
snow.
episode. Okay?
We're enjoying the snow. We're out here at a park that we will not disclose to our viewers.
Not legally allowed to disclose.
What, stalkers would you call them?
Yeah.
A lot of stalkers.
But that's what's so good about Andrews on Swings is every episode, every swing, new swing every episode.
But let's start this off let's just be honest here. Swing review. How does your bum feel?
Not good, right?
It's very stiff on the bummer.
Here's what you have to consider about swings is that they are for children.
Not these.
Not these.
No, these are wide set for big guys like me.
Really, I'm having the exact opposite experience. Maybe that's what it is I'm so small that I'm like tucked into bed.
Well, I don't really have like wide birthing hips. Do you?
Well, I'm Polish. That's like a thing.
Oh.
Polish women have wide birthing
I don't
hips.
think we're Polish
Google
by
that.
any means. By any stretch of the imagination, I'm
Well,
more
no,
Irish.
I am Polish.
By
some means, I am Polish.
I have very small hips, like a little guy.
Okay.
So I fit this very nicely, but I will say, let us stop for a second, honestly.
Are we allowed to stop?
Well, the swing review goes beyond the bum.
That's true, but I think it feels disingenuous for me to stop swinging.
All right, so, well, look at the frame. I think the most important thing to think about when looking at a swing is the framing and the structure. This one's blue, which, think about it, it's blue because, well, there's a fire truck over there, pan to fire truck. And so I think what's going on here is that they want a nice contrast of color, because if you have a red fire truck for kids to play on and a red, it's a lot.
I'd be freaking out if it was all red.
It's all red.
I'd be scared.
I wouldn't like it.
I would be worried something was going to happen.
And the baseball field is green and yellow a little bit.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of different colors.
Green and yellow a little bit, and the blue, and the red, and the green benches, and the gazebo, which is nice. But most importantly, I do like the color blue, because it's also like, okay, if you think about it this way, people who do the LED lights in their rooms,
Yeah.
what is the color, like the colors like, oh, I'm in this mood tonight, I'm purple tonight, like I'm hungry or something.
Okay. Like a mood ring, but you
The
set it
mood
yourself.
ring, like people put on LEDs when they feel certain moods.
But
Like people are
does-
like angry, I'm like, I'm putting on red tonight.
Like the mood decides the color, it's
Right.
not the color decides
So
the
if you're
mood.
swinging and you see a color beside you, the color's probably going to predeterminate how you are feeling. I like the blue.
Yeah.
The blue, it's not off-putting. There are colors that I think are 100% off-putting. Because I think if the swing was orange,
And
it
if
would feel
you're thinking to yourself, what I'm saying right now doesn't really have legs, you don't have to keep on going with it.
It has legs. Well,
You know what color is around us, guys? White. It's snowing. Some of you
that's
eagle-eyed
true.
viewers
Hey,
might
you
have
guys,
noticed that.
eagle-eyed viewers, very nice. Eagle-eyed viewers out there, for all you snowheads out there, it is snowing.
And I know the snowheads are loving this episode because they're seeing it and they're going, there's snow
The
right there.
snowheads are sitting at home looking at their snow-colored
I
bed
went.
comforter and their snow-colored walls, and their snow posters. Do you have a snow poster?
I went to the snowheads last union meeting.
Oh, I did not.
Oh, and the teamster there was pissed because it was sunny
Are we allowed
outside.
to say that on air? Anyway, for all you snowheads out there, I think we actually, we have a clip for snow. So we're gonna roll that back.
No.
To clip.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
But I think it's time to kind of ramp it up. Let's see what type of speed we can kind of get on these.
Yeah.
This is also part of the review where we can kind of see how big these guys can go.
This is one of our favorite segments called Going Full Swing, where we swing as hard as we can and pick a topic to debate. Here's my hot take. Hardwood over carpet.
No.
Well,
No.
what you have to consider.
Think
is
about
that-
it in the winter. It's too hard and it gets really cold. You can't warm it unless you have
that's not
underfloor
what it's
heating.
about.
Carpet's
That's not what
always
it's about.
better.
No, number one.
No, carpet's
after like
always
3
better.
years of having a carpet, it's not going to be comfortable anymore, okay?
Well, it depends on if you have boogers and stains in it.
Everybody has boogers and stains in their carpet. That's
Unless
how
you-
carpets work.
Unless you keep switching out the carpets.
Yeah, exactly, and nobody can afford that, okay? Hardwood is like good forever. You have to go full swing. I think I'm really
Should we?
tired.
Hold
I think I'm
hands.
getting really tired.
You're gonna miss it.
No.
No.
This has never happened. This is
Oh my gosh.
And nobody's doing swings right now.
You good?
Have you watched Severance?
No. So that was good.
Yeah.
I was in
good.
full swing.
Oh, we're getting the call from my dad to go home right now. Hi, Dad. Hi. Sorry, I'm at the park right now.
Tripod alert. Guys, guys.
Jinx.
Jinx, you owe me 2 kisses and a peanut. So, we're on a tripod.
We're tripod.
Guys, we're on a tripod.
Guys, we're on Andrew's on swings on phone on tripod.
On snow.
Now, our lovely...
On a Sunday.
Our producer can be in the
And
back.
our producers are kind of having fun. Hey, guys, these are our producers.
But don't worry, they're not part of it and not getting paid. Okay?
No, because their names are not Andrew.
So I was thinking, first episode of Andrew's on
Wow.
we should talk about some future segments. So I was thinking we could just pitch some future
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but the divots in the floor from my feet are bigger than Andrew's.
Well, I'll be honest, I'm not touching the floor at all.
I love that.
And you were sitting in the chair.
Listen, when you're on a
floor.
swing, you really got to divot in. Dividend?
No, but you're
For all you math heads out there, we were talking about snow heads earlier, and I know I was leaving the math heads out. So yes, it is snowing here. We're in rural North Dakota.
We are in on location in Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah.
It is in the middle of the 2016 blizzard. We record all our episodes 9 years in advance.
Do you think we could get the wilderness survival guy who stings himself in the arm on this?
2 different people.
What's his name?
Okay, so Coyote Peterson
Yes!
is the guy. He's the guy who stings him with bees. The guy who's in the snow is Snow Boys.
Can we get Coyote Peterson on this, and we'll have him get the bite of snow? He gets a spoonful of snow, puts it on his arm, and he's like, yeah, that's cold. But then he's like, this is actually the worst I've ever felt.
And we just watch him do it?
The bite of snow, yeah. The bite of 87. For all you FNAF guys out there, the bite of 87. I don't know enough about the bite of 87 to go into full detail.
And none of this is usable, because I have some planned.
Test of the snow.
Okay. Oh?
Oh, like will it? Will it snow?
What just happened to you?
I don't know.
I don't snow.
It was Oh! So for all you snowheads, we're gonna circle back to the snowheads out there. What did you say? Just so you snow?
Just so you snow. I didn't say that, but I like that. Just so you guys snow.
Just so you guys snow.
Andrew's on Swings is a new podcast.
By the way, did we mention we're out in the snow? Because we are.
Yeah. For the audio-only listeners, it's actually snowing right now.
So it's winter here in rural North Dakota.
As it is most of the time.
As it is most of the time.
They do seasons differently there.
Okay, so that was a snowball thrown by producer Ben.
This is a new segment where we try to have a normal conversation while they throw snowballs at us. Okay. Okay.
What would this be called? Sudden death?
I don't know, but I'm really scared.
So this is our snowball fight, but we can't make any.
So I really don't like
this.
this.
So we just kind of gotta dodge them. We're just gonna kind of dodge the snowballs. That's what we do here. We're cool.
Okay, are we trying to have a conversation?
No. The whole point is to be as cool as beans when we get snowballs thrown at us.
So have you watched Severance?
Oh!
I watched the first episode the other day.
I watched the first season. It was very good, but then we lost our subscription to Apple because T-Mobile timed out.
Classic.
So we don't have Severance anymore.
See, and we're on Verizon, but we don't even get, we don't get stuff from that. But I watched just the first episode, and I was like, oh, that went up my back somehow.
It was good.
Because of the angles and everything.
It was a good show, but it's not really in my wheelhouse.
I watched the first, well, I think what you want from a lot of drama shows is you want them to also be funny at the same time.
Right.
Like House is like that to me, which is why I love it so much. Because it's like serious into drama, but it also is like...
Wait, House MD?
Okay, now something's about to happen.
Can we do
I've never gotten hit by a snowball in my life!
Okay, you guys. Wait, what was the subject? Oh my gosh!
John Rowan
We're gonna make a snowman!
Yeah, you guys have to get in the background and make a snowman, sadly.
We're gonna do a let's build snowman. Sorry, excuse my French.
We have here for comment, actually a professional snowman builder, one Richard Stink.
He's not with us.
Oh, he died.
He died.
Yeah.
He didn't make it on the drive over. These roads get really slick around here.
Yeah.
He didn't make his way over here, unfortunately, but our thoughts and prayers are with Mr. Slick.
Yes.
What was his name? Stink.
And we did want to issue...
Thoughts and prayers are with Stink. Guys, in the comments below, please type thoughts and prayers for Richard S. Stink. A goat unlike any other.
He flew out of the window at like 40 miles per hour, and he fell face first into a big pile of snow. And in many ways, he himself became a snowman.
Yeah.
which I think was beautiful.
The one that producer Ben and producer Aiden are building might have Richard in it.
Because there's no way to know.
No
they
way to know.
didn't find his body, but they found the snowman
Right.
with a body-shaped hole. And it was his iconic Richard Stink figure, so they knew it was him.
And it is iconic because I don't know for all you stinkheads out there, but Richard S. Stink, he's a cool dude. He knows a lot about snow. But I think on the next episode, God willing, if there's still snow on the ground, we might be able to have Richard F. Stink,
Yeah,
his brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law.
Which actually,
Same last name.
because it's one of those situations where it's like, like Taylor Lautner and his girl and his wife have the same like name.
Oh yeah, they're both named Taylor.
They're both named Taylor. It's one of those, but it's the last name. The middle name for him is Ferdinand.
Yeah.
And the middle name for Richard S. Stink.
Well, that's why I was so confused
Sullivan.
at the Snowhead meeting, because 50% of the people there's name was Richard Stink. I had no idea what was going on.
Yes, but all different variables of middle initial.
Yeah, so there was 26 people there named Richard Stink.
Right. And
Actually, 27. There was also Richard 3 Stink. And he's a rascal. Oh, have you met him?
no.
No, you didn't go to the meeting.
Oh. Say I know him.
Yeah, he kept on doing Frank Sinatra covers. It was bad.
Oh, wow. Were they snow-themed like parodies or were they just the full Frank
Yeah,
song?
I think we actually have a clip of him doing that.
Okay, guys, let's roll a clip to Richard Stink singing Frank Sinatra.
For what is the snow?
Dun, dun,
Why is it white?
bum, bum,
If it's water,
dun, dun,
shouldn't it be blue?
dun, dun,
I like the snow.
dun, dun,
I'm a snowhead.
dun, dun, dun,
I make snowmen.
dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun,
filled
dun,
with dread.
dun, ba-da-bum.
For when it is
Oh, it's still going.
sun,
Dum,
I will be so sad.
dum, dum, dum.
'Cause I can't make snowmen.
Wow.
Yeah, so Richard 3 Stink also did die.
I love it. Can we talk about how the clip is awesome?
The clip was really good.
The clip was awesome and it was Rich. Rich is a good friend of mine.
And he is dead. I want to clarify
Rich is,
that.
well, the Rich who sang at the meeting is dead?
Yeah, no, they also
He sang?
got him.
Oh my God. Well, think about that too. When you show up to the next family reunion and they're like, Richard Stink died, they go, who?
Well, because they have their own reunion, which is the Snowheads meeting.
Yeah, but everyone goes, they turn around and go, I'm fine. I'm intact. They grab their arms, looking in the mirrors.
They all had their middle initial tattooed on the back of their neck.
Oh God.
Yeah, which is really
That
difficult.
kind of turns it very darkly.
Yeah. Well, so Snowman review, but I don't know if you guys know this, but you put it in front of
Hold
us so
on,
we
let's
can't
take a
see
second
it.
for a second, once for once. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, number one. That's
So,
crazy.
Snowman review! Confetti on screen, blinking, Snowman review. Bat, bat, bat. Number one I want to talk about, the cleanliness is really, oh, he's fixing the world.
Well, it's the lack thereof.
Cleanliness is really kind of shocking to me because, listen, I understand that we're on a mulch playground, but they could have kind of traveled around to get other snow.
Well, no, look at that. That's from
It's
the grass back
really
there. That's just what
dirty,
had to
the
happen.
snowman. He's a dirty snowman,
And I hate him.
you guys can't see this, but there's a really big crack in his butt on the back. If we had to turn it around, we would have to pixelate it, I'll be honest.
He asked us not to comment on it, and I think it's sort of rude that we are.
I like him. I don't know where his nose came from because his nose is yellow.
Now, Aiden's trying to make arms out of snow, which nobody's ever done ever. It's famously
It's
sticks.
never been done.
Famously sticks. Trying to defy gravity. What?
For everyone at home, I don't know if you've ever done this, I used to make snow geese, and they looked really good. And they had big, elaborate, beautiful, like manes of feathers, and no one ever said anything about it, but I knew that I had done a good job.
And so, at the same time, what I was...
Yo! Ah! Get off your swing!
Not allowed.
Get off your swing, take
I
a knee.
don't think I'm allowed. I'll take a knee on the swing.
We're gonna kind of just move on to questions here because I want to ask you some questions.
And we have to get another usable segment.
And I asked you this question the other day. You really didn't give me an answer, but you kind of just gave, I think you went over to your cabinet and just tried to tell me you have a lot of mugs in the cabinet.
Yeah. And that
Just-
works without context. But
That
go
works
on.
without context. But what I wanted to ask you was there a point on your parents' wedding day that didn't go according to plan? Was there kind of an obstacle in the road? Like maybe the catering showed up late, or, oh my gosh, the gown, it came unstitched?
That's actually so funny that you ask that. No.
No.
Yeah,
I
no, it all
don't know about mine either. Not because, listen, I'm not trying to steal the spotlight here in terms of, which parent's wedding went worse.
Well, it feels like you asked a question that you had an answer to.
No, I'm sure both went dandy.
Yeah, I would hope.
I would hope.
And that's another episode of Our Parents' Marriage Watch. Tune in next time
Guys,
to see...
Marriage Watch, 2K. When were your parents married? Probably in the 90s.
No, 2000.
2000. I was going to say mine were born in 2000.
But your parents were born in 2000.
Well, they're young.
Well, he's 3 years old.
I'm 3 years old.
And I'm his legal guardian through a clerical error.
But guys, my parents were married in 1999 in the spring. And tune in when we talk about the failing marriages, not of Hollywood, but of Philadelphia.
We're gonna go.
We're
gonna go to Philadelphia and ask random people about how their marriages are doing.
And if they're like really failing, then we kind of cut the camera because it gets kind of too raw.
Yeah.
And we don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. If anything, we just want to bring them closer together.
Yeah.
That's what we've always wanted to do.
And that's the #1 goal of Angels on Swings, is to make people feel as comfortable as possible.
Even though we are the least comfortable.
I'm super uncomfortable right now.
I hate this.
Yeah, this is bad.
I've lost circulation in my pinky, both pinky toes. Welcome to our segment called Laugh or Don't, where we will be hearing jokes, and you guys will know if they're funny by if we're laughing or not. But you can't hear them because our producers aren't mic'd up.
They're calling it the worst segment ever. Let's see how it goes.
Let's go. So
I would have rather you like told me you are going to kill me.
yeah, I don't even know what
We
that
can't do
was.
that
I don't really know
anymore.
what happened there.
We
We're
can't
gonna
do
move
this
on.
segment anymore.
We're gonna move on.
Guys, for all you peanuts,
For all you Charlie Brown heads, for all you Peanuts heads,
for all you
out there,
peanuts.
I don't think that Lucy ever faced a punishment as was needed.
Well, that's what's so sad about our society, is that God does not sort of.
No, there's no justice. Can
There's
you
no
imagine
justice.
playing football and you're lined up with the perfect kick, and you wind up and you're like there, and then she freaking pulls the football out from under you and you fall?
Well, it's that point of Sisyphusian tragedy, and you have to wonder when Charlie Brown has run up to the ball and done his big kick, his big iconic kick that he does, and then he's in the air falling on his back. I read an interview with Charles Schultz, and he talks about that's the moment where he feels his most safe, is when he's in the air, because he knows what's going to happen. And he knows it's tragedy, but he feels safe in that sort of construct. That interview was really good. He talks about how he started franchising out Chipotle's. Charles Schultz.
I don't know about that to be true.
Google it.
Okay, well, I thought that was beautiful because Charles Schultz is actually a good friend of mine, just like Richard Stink.
Just for like Richard 3 Stink.
R.I.P. to the Stink brothers out there. Stink family, really.
Stink family.
To the Stink estate.
And it's a found family.
There's a lot
last
of
name.
money in the Stink family.
Yeah.
And when one of them dies, their close family friends go, okay, what's with the estate? And he goes, well, there's 25 others we got to get through.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny. It's kind of a cool fact for you stink heads out there.
Yeah, sure, that works.
Guys, Charlie Brown, back to Charlie Brown. I think Lucy should have been tried for murder in upstate New York.
Well, Charlie Brown takes place in Virginia, and everybody knows that.
What?
Yeah.
Virginia?
Yeah. Google that.
I assumed it was the Bronx. Maybe wrongly. Maybe wrongly. Charlie Brown always struck me as a Bronx kid. I'm
They're
sorry.
in the Bronx
He's
and it
kind of
just never comes up.
rough and tumble. Is Princess Diana really dead?
What's a crazy conspiracy theory you actually might think is true?
Okay, number one, Pizzagate at Chuck E. Cheese. They've always claimed that they cut them, that they take the slices from the leftover pizzas and make a Pizzagate.
Yeah, so not what pizza.
Okay, anyway, Pizza Door, what do we call it? A conspiracy theory that I've always believed was a falsehood.
No, that you think is true.
Oh, that I think is true? Oh, then I don't think it's true. Chuck E. Cheese makes their pizza fresh every time.
And we're taking a bold pro Chuck E. Cheese stance on this podcast.
Me right now, Andrew of Andrew on Swings, is claiming Chuck E. Cheese makes fresh pies every time.
Yeah.
Homemade.
What we should do next episode is we should switch spots so then nobody's going to know which one's which.
No one will know which one's which.
Yeah. Check this out. I'm eating pizza from Chuck E. Cheese. From Chuck E. Cheese. I miss her.
You miss her?
No, I thought that was you said that.
Oh, I don't miss her. Not that much.
Oh.
And the other day, I was so close to missing her. I was right there on the cusp and I was about to feel it missing. Nope. So I feel fine. I'm good. If anything, I feel as if I've gained a friend.
Aw.
Guys, this is friendship time. This is friendship time. And listen, people say life's not always sunshine and rainbows. It is.
It is.
You're being lied to.
If you're sad, stop.
That's true. Get off the Instagram and the TikTok. Download Jetpack Joyride instead. Are you dumb?
Yeah.
Hello? Are you stupid?
Get a real jetpack.
Get a real jetpack. go to Costa Rica or something. Don't buy tickets. Don't buy a hotel room or anything.
Just
you
go.
don't need it. Bring a tent. You can camp on the
Just
beach.
go.
They allow you to do
They're
that.
nice. They're so
kind
to you.
Download Flappy Bird. Download Whale Trail. Download Jetpack Joyride. Download, but only for one day, the Dude Perfect game. It takes way more than one day to play through the whole thing. If you play it more than a day, it gets kind of weird. Because you're looking at Tyler Toney like,
Yeah, and that is the conspiracy theory that I believe, is that when you play the Dude Perfect game for more than a day, creepy stuff starts happening.
I believe it. I heard that before. Noggin! Boom! Guys, we call this the double under.
Nobody knows that they sent Purple Hoser to Iraq, and he's doing a great job.
Is that actually true?
No.
Oh.
If you've gotten deep enough into the episode, you deserve Dude Perfect Iraqi trick shots.
One more claim from me. Purple Hoser, more like Purple Poser.
And that's this week's edition of Dude Perfect Hot Takes. Follow along next week for the next edition of Dude Perfect Hot Takes.
Yeah. Guys, we're going to act now. We're going to act out. It's called Actors on Andrews on Swings. So we're kind of get... Excuse me.
And that, can you censor that?
For the tykes at home, I did just belch, and it's from the snow.
Yeah.
Because someone tried to feed me snow earlier, and the second it went in my mouth, I belched.
Yeah. And I'm sure you've already read his Twitter apology for the belching, so you already know sort of about it.
More than briefly.
Shots along.
Apropos, is that a word?
Yeah.
So guys, we are not apropos about belching, all right?
Okay. Not what the word means.
Okay. All right, I think it would behoove us, that right there, the behooving, that's a little call out to for Sean. So Sean, if you're watching this, I said behoove just for you. So it would behoove us not to do a movie segment. So we're gonna get a scene from a random movie and we're gonna act it out to the best of our ability.
We're gonna be acting out a
producer
scene from
Aiden,
a movie.
and what is this?
The Godfather.
Okay, The Godfather.
Yes. And you've seen The Godfather?
Many times.
Yep.
Okay. Godfather.
Which scene from The Godfather?
Godfather Part 2, Scene A7.
Not how scenes work, but okay.
Okay. Hey!
Hey,
look at they massacred my boy.
Oh, no. That's so
They
bad.
massacred it, and they left the horse head in my wife's in my bed, and my wife woke up and she said, "Why is there a horse head here?"
Why do you sound like Jay Leno?
And look at my cars. I got a lot of cars.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
It's just unbelievable. I have so many cars. Why did the wedding I had so many cars?
Captain America Civil War.
Captain America Civil War.
Dude, I don't like you. Are you kidding me? Dude, I hate you.
I don't want the government to know what my name is.
Dude, think about all the people that we killed when we killed Ultron.
My friend killed your dad and your
That's
mom.
true.
That's true.
That's true. So I'm Tony.
What did you think?
I'm Tony Stark.
All right, Tangled.
Well, your hair is so beautiful and long.
And at last I see the light. Guys, so we're gonna get like $4 million and we're gonna put a CGI, what's the gecko's name? Savranche.
Guys,
What?
Savance.
Savranche?
this is our
Pascal!
this is our Andrews on Swings mascot.
For all you
3D
Tangled
CGI
heads
gecko.
out there, for all you Tangled heads, Pascal. Okay, so we're gonna act out Tangled. Go, boom. I don't like you. All right.
We want to thank all of our amazing crew. Joseph Stink.
They're all Richard.
They're all Richard. No, that's Joseph H. Stink's dad. It's Richard Stink. Joseph Stink is on the production team. Henrietta, Beans, Crisp Steak.
Chris Pine. I want to thank Chris Pine. George Kittleman. George Kittle.
I want to thank Josh Allen. I want to thank the entirety of the Buffalo Bills offensive line.
I want to thank the 12th president of the United States, whoever that was. He's probably a goat, and thank you.
I want to thank the 12 days of Christmas.
I want to thank the night before Christmas.
I want to thank Engelbert Humperdinck.
Whoa! I want to thank John P.K. Sebring.
Steven Spielberg, he's my #1 inspiration for all
I want
directorial
to
reviews.
thank Joey S. Tuttleman III.
Emma Stone.
Well, you got to thank
up?
Ryan Gosling then.
Thank you, Ryan Gosling. But
I
that's
am
sort of implied.
bewilderingly thanking Robin Williams.
I'm thanking the guy who does the cue cards on SNL.
Can we go back for a second?
And I'm
Robin
thanking my
Williams
dad.
left us 10 years. I'm not going to do that. I want to thank
two
the
more thanks.
CEO of Chuck E. Cheese for telling me the truth about their pizzas.
The CEO of Healthcare United for being so brave.
The spokesperson for Colgate, whoever that is, you're doing a great job. Mom and my dad.
His mom and his dad.
Your mom and dad. Santa. Christmas has passed, but Santa is still with us.
And I want to thank Mrs. Claus.
Ooh, the head elf Bernard. He was always a goat. I don't like the little guy with glasses, though. He's kind of snippy.
I want to thank all of our snow heads out there.
For all you
watching
snow
this
heads and you
podcast.
Santa heads, all you Christmas time heads, this episode was for you. This was an episode of Andrews on Swings.
Wait, we have to do our final swing ranking on our famous 7-point scale that we do.
Okay.
I rank this swing, and we have to say it in unison.
I want to thank Sylvester Stallone for writing Rocky. I want to thank
we're
Mr.
done.
Wonderful from Shark Tank.
let's do
All
the-
the other sharks
We have to
stink.
do the score. I give this swing,
I'm not feeling it, honestly.
yeah.
This is a very mid swing. It's fine. It gets the job done. But I'll be honest right here. I think we have a lot of swings in our foreseeable future.
It's almost hard to rank this swing because it's our first swing.
Hey guys, little peek into the behind the scenes. This isn't our first time on a swing. All right, we've been around the block.
We rank this swing a 3 out of 7 swings.
I agree. I'll give it, you know what? I'm going to be generous, 3.1.
Well, you give this swing a 3.1 swings out of 7 swings.
And we're going to have actual Mr. Portnoy on the next episode, and he's going to do a pizza
Yeah.
scale, but for the swing.
And he only gets 1 swing,
He only gets
but
one swing.
2 bites of pizza,
But yeah, well,
3
we allow
lords
more
of
than one
leaping,
bite.
5 ladies dancing.
5 golden rings.
Thank you and good night, and tune in next time for another episode of Andrews on Swings.
Thank you, guys. Love you.